All right, team, let's wrap up this month, and you can already see the results on the screen. This month had a bit of everything, some really solid wins, and some learning moments. And yeah, by learning I mean not every trade was perfect. You know how it goes. But before I go and withdraw profits, let me show you the setup that carried me this month. It's been a major reason for this positive result, if you understand the logic behind it and know the risks. Let's dive in. I'll break it all down. Let's start with a textbook triangle. Here's how the day played out. The first half, flat, boring sideways action. The kind that makes you want to close your charts and grab a coffee. But then, bam, big drop. Price dumps fast, followed by a quick pullback. Now it gets interesting. Price tries to break lower again, but look at these huge wicks from below. The market's clearly rejecting those levels. You can literally see the ascending trend line forming from the bottom and a descending one from the top. It's a classic triangle. Toward the end of the pattern, candles shrink, volatility drops. You can feel the pressure building. Breakouts coming, most likely up. Why? Those long bottom wicks are a clue, even if it drops. I doubt it holds. We'd probably see a snapback, so a downward trade here feels risky. RSI? Useless in this case. It's just hanging out in the middle. And the result? Beautiful breakout up. Price shoots like a rocket. That's how triangle breakouts usually work. Fast and explosive. Tip number 1. In triangle setups, long wicks often reveal which side has more strength. All right, this setup had me thinking. Price is moving in a range. I draw two trend lines, and now I see two different patterns forming. On one hand, a falling wedge suggesting a continuation of the downtrend. On the other, a symmetric triangle. Which one do you trust? I look at the details. The downward moves are bigger and sharper than the upward ones. That's a strong sign the sellers are still in charge. Then I notice a breakout from the falling wedge, and price is now retesting that level. Textbook entry.
I want to start trading, but I'm scared I'll lose money because I'm a total beginner and don't know what I'm doing. I hear this every day. So just reminding you, you can copy my trades for free right now. Just hop on a demo, test it, and see for yourself if it works or not. I trade on Pocket Option, and since I have a partnership with them, you can copy my trades for free as long as you're on Pocket. Instead of paying $150, I'll get a commission from the platform. And no, this won't make you rich overnight, but it gets you started. You'll see how it works, make your first profit, and then decide if you want to go deeper. I see new success stories in my DMs every day, so don't tell me it can't be done. Today it's easier than ever, and you've got the perfect chance to take that first step.
And yeah, the trade ends in profit. Turns out the wedge gave the edge in this situation. Tip number 2, when in doubt between patterns, check the size and strength of each impulse. That usually tells the real story. This next one looks similar. Different pair, same structure. But here's the thing, way fewer confirmations. That makes it riskier. Sure, the price was oversold earlier, but now RSI is back in the neutral zone. Nothing extreme. The only confirmation I've got here? A single bearish candlestick. A shooting star with a long upper wick. Not bad, but weaker than a full chart pattern like a wedge or triangle. And then comes the stressful part. Price just sits at my entry, no move, just nothing. And yeah, I'm sweating because candlestick setups don't offer the same confidence as full-on patterns, but luckily, I gave it enough time. And finally, price rejects the trend line and drops right before expiry. In the green, barely, but still a win. Tip number 3. If you've got weak confirmations, go for a longer expiration. Give the market some room to breathe. Last one, and it's a more complex setup. Price is moving between 2 trend lines again, but this time I've got a full stack of confirmations and some warnings. This is where you've got to be precise with timing and direction, almost like fine-tuning. Here's a tip. Wait for the breakout from one of the trend lines, then confirm with things like wicks or key levels. In this case, breakout from the trend line, reversal pattern double bottom, MACD crossover in our direction, all signs point one way. But here's the red flag. Just above us is a resistance level that's already held price multiple times. That could stall the move. And that's what happens. Price hesitates, then crawls upward. Still, the trade lands in profit. Complex setup, but it worked. Tip number 4. Always weigh your pros and cons. If confirmations outnumber risks, go for it. Just be prepared for a slower result. And now, everyone's favorite part. Time to withdraw profits. I head to the Withdrawal tab, select the method, good old crypto as always. Using the same method over and over usually gets your request approved faster. Brokers love consistency. Enter the amount. This month's total profit. Not gonna lie, feels good seeing that number. Next day around noon, already in my wallet. No delays, no issues. That's the power of consistent trading. Predictable process, predictable results. So what's the takeaway from this month? Let's talk about triangles. I took around 40 triangle setups in total. 28 ended in profit. That's a 70% win rate, which I'll take any day. Main lesson? Don't chase every pattern. Wait for high quality setups. They're worth it. Thanks for watching. And extra love to everyone who drops comments under my videos. I'll do my best to reply to each one of you. If this helped, tap that like. I'll know I'm doing it right. Stay safe and be in touch.